And we win. Well, I guess that shows how OP it is. No. Hi, how's it going everyone? So I'm quite sure you have seen the new patch. There are a lot of new changes to different cards and I really like that a lot. I like that. Now this kind of changes up the meta and I'm just glad that this is the new arrangement. So in between new sets there are new changes that makes the game more exciting again to come back and play more. And one of the key changes is dragons. So heroes or dragons get an additional health point here, so she doesn't die to Vile Feast or Poke Stick, which is good. But the most important one is Dragon's Clutch. Now it grants Dragon's ally like +1/+1 and Overwhelm. And bear in mind, this is permanent buff. Permanent buff. And it is such a versatile card right now. You can either draw dragons if you need dragons, and if you need to win the game and deal high amounts of damage, you can always give your dragons all this +1/+1 Overwhelm buff. And this is like our game winner for most of the games that I've played so far. And it is important to note that it's not just the Overwhelm that really kills it. You can use this to deal high amounts of damage and win the game, but with the combination of single combat and concerted strike, you can guarantee yourself to win a lot more games, because with Overwhelm, right, you need to know that your opponent can no longer charm block you anymore. And with single combat, you can just clear out your opponent's creatures. So let's say you attack with your dragons, you have Dragon's Clutch, they have Overwhelm, your opponent charm block you, and you deal high amounts of damage, but not enough to win the game. So with single combat, you can use your dragons to remove all these creatures first before you attack. And once you remove all these creatures, you can just go face and you win the game. So this makes it very exciting and interesting that you can go for very explosive attacking turns. So make sure when you play this deck, right, you need to look at the board state. When you think that you can win, when your opponent has kind of like 10 health or something, and you have like 2 to 3 dragons or 3 to 4 dragons, you have Dragon's Clutch, you have single combat in your hand, you need to take a good look at your battlefield and see whether you can attain lethal there, because you can attain lethal with the combination of single combat, sharp sight and Dragon's Clutch here. So make sure you look very hard at your board. So aside from that, it's just the usual dragons: Eclipse Dragon, Assault, Squishing Dragon, White Flame Protector, Radiant Guardian to help us get some health, and Dragon Guard to give us additional +1/+1 buffs. And that's all. This is a deck that curves out quite well. There's a good endgame strategy here. So with Eclipse Dragon, you can summon Assault for cheap, and then you can start generating a lot of free Celestials. And that's perfect. A lot of times you can win games just with using Assault and Eclipse Dragon. You don't even need like your Dragon's Clutch at all. And I'm enjoying this deck a lot. I'm really enjoying this deck. Dragons is like, I just like big creatures, and I just like attacking people, I suppose. So if you like this, you can just find the deck code in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I heard this deck is the deck that Mega Mogwai created, right? Or something? And it's supposed to be good against us, Dragon's deck. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how that is played. I haven't watched this video yet. Hardly had the time to watch any content creators nowadays.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart. Let the blood boil. Dragon.
Do I take 6? Okay, he doesn't have sharp sight. Does he have sharp sight or not? I doubt so, right? I doubt so. Okay. Awkward. Oh, nice. Let's take out some creatures here. Okay, that's fine. Our Lonely Dragon. you realize something like on my YouTube channel, if you all have been following me for quite some time, that I've never played a single Heimerdinger deck at all. I think it's just the difficulty, you see. Karma, maybe I play a bit more, but it's just the difficulty of it, you know. I'm not quite sure whether I can play it well. I was very concerned, you know, when I played the Senna Vega, but I just didn't care anymore. I'm just gonna play whatever I want. Maybe I should play Heimerdinger just to have one Heimerdinger deck in my channel. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I decided to just make this like super casual, right? Like I mean, all of us know that, you know, we are casuals here. I mean, there's no point for you to come here seeking master rank advice anyway. Get a double buff. Perfect. 7-6. Super buff. Actually, right, we should have just attacked. Then if he trades, we pop his bubble, we can just single combat him here. That would make sense. Because he's gonna shoot. Yeah, he's gonna shoot us next turn. So that's the concerning part. That's the concerning part. We just need to react to him, I suppose. He has 3 mana for another 3. Yeah, she's gonna level up, so that's gonna be a problem here. Let's kill him. Okay. Just kill that. We have so many single combats here, man. 3 copies. 13-8. 13-8. Can we OTK him? Let's try and OTK him. Oh, this is not too bad. Unfortunate we can't cast a single one here. Ah! Okay, at least he wasted it on Eclipse on that insanely huge dragon. You can just cast our Eclipse Dragon here for our ASOL next turn. It's okay, we will be safe. We will win. Everything is lining up properly. It's okay. He wasted another. That's completely fine. To be honest, that's completely fine. Just cast this. I have now a 369. Not enough. Shit. Cast this next turn. We don't even have to level up, we win already, I think. Am I missing lethal here? No, there's no lethal. There's no lethal. Okay, he's gonna... Okay, he pokes me. He has another one. I think we have to kill her before she gets another one here. Maybe we should have just done it beforehand. I have no idea how this deck is being played out, so I was just being conservative here. Maybe if we had done it beforehand, right, we could have just gotten lethal.
I do love an audience.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
This should be good enough for us. Yup. I think all is good, right? All is good. We don't even need our dragon's clutch. We have our own clutch, you know. The Scourge. Yeah, he's trying to refill his board as much as possible. It's okay, I think we can still win this. He's just poking at me. Desperately poking at me.
Sturdy construction. Goggles on.
Oh! Fascinating.
Abject failure. Everything burns.
Is this a dragon? No, it's not a dragon. This is fine. Maybe I should have just swapped the mini T, the minor T or whatever the other way to reduce 1 damage. Yeah, because one was 3-2, one is 3-3. That was my bad.
The constellations bow to me.
Just to be safe, we just develop a bigger board first. Oh, nice. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but not too bad. Then we cast Rune Dragon Guard, Screeching Dragon.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the
I'm just afraid that he could have gotten the 3-cost spell that can stop me from attacking.
Like we did.
Yep, I think that's the concern.
Justice will be served.
But it's fine. It's fine.
Like that pain.
Oh,
It's small in the diagram.
oh, we can just block the one with the highest health. And then we can cast this too. Yeah, desperately poking at us. I suppose we are going in clutch. Even with this silence, we can still win, right? Then we play this. Then we give everything +1/+1. And we win. Well, I guess that shows how OP it is. No, not really, I think. It's like a win more situation, I feel. And he wasted all his mini morph on all the shit that I played earlier on, which shouldn't be the case. Yeah. Maybe you should have just watched more of Mogwai's video. Where I just showed him when to use it. Oh, somebody is still playing Scion. I mean, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. I mean, since you have Assault and Eclipse, you can just keep it, right? I have no idea how to play this deck. I know that dragons, you know, you can play on curve and all these things, but in terms of matchup and all this, still not so familiar. So we just have to figure out on the way. Like, this is not really a mid-range deck, right, I guess. It kind of goes late into the curve and everything.
Never again will be thought dragon fire.
I'm very scared of taking so much damage because I want to keep this to kill Draven. We have no reliable way to kill Draven here right now. Like I mean we can use single combat and everything. That's true. But I just want to have a consistent, reliable way. Like not just using this because you can just ping this very easily, right? And I mean we need single combat as well. What? Eh? Nani? Okay. I guess he's using that to stop our attack. I mean, just to let you guys know, we are kind of playing the lower ranks, so some decisions are a little awkward or weird. That doesn't make sense at all.
Found a home among the dragon god.
I mean, the rank just restarted, right? Or something. This is a good one. This is good. It can help us like feed our dragon here, and our dragon gets more. You see. Oh. Huh. Doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, so you can see that some of the plays here are a little awkward. I mean, why doesn't he use this? Or am I missing something? Am I missing something? And do you play... This is the exact same deck, right? That the good people, the competition players are playing. It's a little awkward that I only have one spell mana here. I'm just hoping that we can get one more.
They are nothing.
Yep. And with this around, we are just feeding like crazy. It's always weird to see this. This is like a ruined dragon guard, but it's not Shadow Owls. It's Demacia. I suppose he still keeps his like. I don't know. Maybe he's still a good guy. Is Demacia the good guys? Are they? I mean, they are white, right? I suppose they are good. Double buff. I think if we just get the combat buff next turn, we can just win the game. I forgot what's the name again. The recently buffed to infinity combat buff that we all know about. Oh, not too bad. Okay, so now this is a good turn for us to bank our mana here and just potentially kill some of these creatures here. It's good that Twin Blade Revenant now no longer challenges. I like that. Yeah. When he challenges, right, it's pretty scary, you know. Can do a double single combat situation. But I think we can wait first. No rush. Let's just see how this goes.
Time for the money makers. Got acid,
Yeah, you can obviously see this guy is quite new here. Because he's putting his spinning axe beforehand, right? You want to do it during the combat phase. Or am I missing a point? Yeah. Yeah, he's just going full on like removal mode, right? So we know that there's nothing you can do here. We can just take this out. Take this out. 5 damage. Or am I the guy that is missing the point here? Do we need the Dragon Chow buff? I don't think so, right? Or do we need the Ruined Dragon Guard buff? Yeah, I think this is fine. We just need to be doubly safe. Maybe I'm just being like, you know, I'm just assuming too much that he's a bad player. But it seems like it is, right? You want to cast this in response, right? Like for single combat. It's like for the spinning X, right? You want to cast this in response. If you know that single combat is like, I'm gonna cast single combat on you, then you can just like ha, or like, you know, you put it there, you don't cast it, and you know, you kind of scare people off. I think this is like GG, right? Yeah. Yep. I think even without this spell, we are still kind of winning, but we are in the lower ranks, so it doesn't mean anything. I'm not quite sure whether this is a good mulligan. I'm not very sure. Same matchup situations are always awkward, and I have no idea how to play it. Well, at least we have this. Oh, nice. Okay, we have a good late game. I mean, since this is like a mid-range kind of deck, right? Not too bad. Yeah, we are building up quite well. And we have 3 mana here to kind of kill anything we want to.
The dragon's rage claws to get out.
Like we did.
Yeah, you'll be wondering, you know. Oh. He might think that I have a repulse. I think he thinks that I have a repulse, but actually I don't. There's a good chance that he might have a repulse as well. What's that? Dang. He just eats 2 of my dragons and she levels up. That's brutal, man. That's brutal. You just stick. Oh, that was supposed to be for me to buff, man. Now this is just awkward. Absolutely awkward. What we have to do here, right, is we have to like use White Flame Protector to kind of kill one of them. Oh, that sucks. That sucks even more. If you use this to kind of ping him off, that should work. That should kind of trade it out, right? Yeah, this is so awkward, man. We're in a pretty bad spot, I feel. But it's okay. Once we summon our Aurelion, so everything should be cool. And we can just respond with either 2 of these cards. Do we have to attack here? I don't think so, right? But if we don't attack here, right? If we don't kill this here, this is gonna become too big and you can start strafing strike all of us. So I'm just kind of concerned right now. Okay, nice. Okay, this is good. I'll just take that. Still dies, but it's fine. We just need to cast Aurelion Soul here and I think we are good to go.
Even to their young bloods, we are nothing.
Aurelion Soul!
Your favorite star. I created it.
The end of this world draws near.
Okay. 6 damage. I suppose that's reasonable. We need to get some sort of healing, right? But I don't think we have much healing at all, or zero. How much mana do we need? 7, 2, 9. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough to level up our Aurelion soul, right? Then we can cast this and we flood the board with all of our... No, but he only levels up when it's round end.
Now they'll pay attention.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I didn't know this applies to Celestial new units as well. It's quite interesting. If he hits with 2, right? This will surely die, for sure.
Charge on, my horned fellow.
I'm just a little concerned he might have Concerted Strike. Maybe I should just play my Dragon Child first. Okay, he has no Concerted Strike, so that's a good sign for us. I was just afraid that he has Concerted Strike, but Concerted Strike doesn't kill us at all here. You see, that was like a little bit too much thinking, I feel. Yeah, we can go ahead here. I was just too cautious. I mean, usually I'm not 5 hit enough to keep all the factors in mind. I just look at one piece at a time. I think they are going for lethal here. It's so difficult for lethal now, right? Yeah, I think he should have attacked just now. Just to put like 6 damage in. Right now, I think it's a little too late. Yeah, it's way too late already. I think this is fine, right? Let's just see how he plays out. If he plays the whatever dragon spell, whatever it is, doesn't make a difference, right? Yeah. We just keep this in response to whatever he has. Yeah. I think late game wise our deck is stronger. Mid range, but his deck is way better against aggro, I feel. It feels so odd playing against a bot that is so green and yet mine is so dark. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Let's just keep this. A little too high on the curve, but I think it should be fine. Yeah, it's like so green, then this is like just pure darkness. It would be amazing, right, if we were playing the green color board. It would be amazing. That would look so cool. I haven't had that situation happen before. Maybe I should just start playing with my green board. That would be insane. Just bang the mana for sharp side. It would be even more amazing if the animated character at the side is like wearing a football t-shirt or something, like a jersey. We can take 3. It'd been amazing if we could have like just... Ooh, that sucks. I think we don't have to be scared here because we are playing a deck that is very strong in the late game, so we just need to play things out, and as long as they are not aggressive, we can surely win at the end of the day. Because the kind of tools that they have, right, it's not enough to win the game. It's not enough to like kill our Aurelion, so... Okay, yeah, I'll buff her at the end of the day, yeah, so that's fine. Oh, nice. Sharp sight. Perfect. Yep, so if she takes me out, I can just always use sharp sight. But there's a good chance that he might have frostbite as well. You can see that the gameplay here, right, is still pretty in the low levels where people are just buffing themselves before they attack. You should just attack and just buff, right? But prior to that, like what's her health? 5-3. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay, that I think I was overthinking that part, I suppose. Yeah, because I mean after the reset, I'm kind of quite low. Then you know there are a lot of weird plays, but this is not weird because she's trying to take my dragon out, alright. So that makes sense, and she can just frostbite here. That's the awkward part. But it's fine. Our dragon doesn't die. Yep. You will just leave the dragon up. Yeah, you see? It's okay, our dragon doesn't die, that's fine. Just soaks up damage. Okay, all good. I think I'll just pass. Depending on what he plays, maybe we just consider strike or something. Yeah. We can consider strike while we still can, so we can buff Squishing Dragon like to 4. To like what? 8-4? I feel that now is a wasted opportunity. Like, but I'm assuming he's gonna develop, so we will just cast this here. Next time we go with Eclipse Dragon. We don't want to waste any mana here. I think that's fine. Okay. That's cool. Reasonable. Do I want to buff my... We can just buff this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good enough for us. Then the rest can be left to Eclipse Dragon. Then we kind of have like 2 creatures here to level up our Aurelion, so... Okay, that's fine. It's a very frosty Akshan deck. It's amazing. Ah shit, awkward. That's a pretty dumb mistake. Yeah, this is awkward. Daybreak only... I lost my Daybreak. I think it's fine. Let's just develop here. No issues with that. We can just play this next turn as our first card. Yep, I think that's fine. Then we will just like develop our Aurelion Soul next turn. No rush here, no rush. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Yep, so it's important to note, you know, sometimes when you play combat buffs, you can just ruin your Daybreak. And you make it Nightfall. Oh. Interesting. A kid versus a dragon. How is that possible, man? How is that possible? go with Aurelion Soul now. Yep, we have to cast Aurelion Soul immediately because this only applies to the next dragon. Let's go! This is useful. This is just like a AoE destroyer. I mean, looking at how small his deck is, like how low attack his deck, all his creatures are, this is like just an immediate kill. Ooh. Well, that's scary. Okay, I don't think this is gonna level out anytime soon, which is kind of awkward. I will assume... I suppose this is gonna attack here, right? He's gonna get a trait. Okay. Oh, he's gonna kill my Aurelion Soul. I can't buff him. It's not enough. But I think the deck is good enough to kind of survive here with all these cards. Maybe I could have have the foresight to think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't cast Aurelion Soul that early. Yeah. Just with so many elusive, it's crazy. Okay, that was pretty dumb. Completely forgot about the Rolling Sands. Yeah, completely forgot about the Rolling Sands for sure. Yeah. Maybe we should just put this first because this is gonna die, right? It doesn't really matter here. But I think we win here, right? Unless he frostbites this. Yeah, I think we win here. You know, sometimes I'm just surprised by myself as well. Yeah, guys. I'm just a casual player, man. Just a casual player.